New episode, Rufus. Oh, you want me to have some chew? It's dub lifetime!
If you ride the horse, say, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's dub life tonight. Safety.
What's up, friends? Episode 204. Hope you enjoyed the little intro and the music and all of that. And yes, please like, share, subscribe, all of that. There's the puppy. He's right there. Oh, you can just see his honey and his T-tilly-tilly. We are here. If you're watching this live, we are at Joe Lanta right now. If you're watching this right as it aired, you come see us. We're probably still there for a few more hours. I think it closes at 4 or 5 today. And you'll see that content coming up. We'll get a Friday and a Sunday this week coming from Joe Lanta. It should be fun. Lots of friends coming in town. We're looking forward to hanging out with them. But that's not what this video is. This video, 204, is going to be some more hanging out time with Victoria and the puppies and maybe some other things. So we have Atlanta Greek Festival. It's happening right now. It started yesterday on Thursday, the 19th, and it's going to run through Sunday. And one of our favorite things to do every year, it's changed multiple times. It was the same way for a long time. And then after COVID, it changed a little bit. They did some things differently. And then it changed again. And we didn't like the first changes. And then the second changes that were last year, we didn't even go. They had made it where it was almost like you had to buy a time slot. And it was just a buffet. And there didn't seem to be all the entertainment. That's not what we like about a Greek festival. Is at the Atlanta Greek Orthodox Church. It's a good distance from us, maybe an hour or so. There's usually shopping, and you can buy all kinds of things, really. Wood stuff, trinkets, clothing, various crafts. There is unbelievable food, pastries, olive oils, sauces, seasonings that you can get. There's also a lot of live music and dancing and entertainment and the like. And then you can take a tour of the church and hear about some of their practices. And it's just a great time. And everybody's always happy there, and we enjoy it. So that's coming up. That is going to be tomorrow. And I don't know who's going to go. Definitely Victoria and I are going to go. Kaya may or may not go. She does have a birthday party she might go to if she can get a ride. Natalie's out of town. She's in California for work, so she won't be here in this video. Kimberly wants to go. She's not feeling well, so she may or may not go. We may meet up with James and Ariel. I don't know. But Greek Festival will be happening this weekend. Kaya has a game, a competition tonight, so I'll be at that. That's an away game, so we'll be somewhere else in the state. If there's anything interesting to go do, I might go do it, but that's probably not going to happen. And whatever else may ensue is what you are in store for. Now, I was thinking, we're coming up on some anniversaries, and I have not been great about knowing when I did certain things. So I looked up specific dates. Now, I created my YouTube channel probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 2012. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 2012. And I would put stupid little videos. I mean, I was using iMovie to make little trailers of Steve doing dumb stuff or whatever. Probably within 2013, 14, pretty quickly. Once the phone could video and there was iMovie and it was free, I was using it for stuff. And still, I just use iMovie. I don't use Final Cut or Adobe or any paid version. I still have used just free iMovie. My editing's not the most intense, but I still use it. So I created my channel somewhere around then, and by over that 5 years, I probably had 10 videos up there. I have since deleted them all. I know I posted one in 2014. I can remember what that video is. So at least as early as 2014, I was posting stuff. But it'd be things like you would think about on TikTok or Instagram stories or something like that today. Really quick, 10-second, stupid things that were way ahead of its time then. And so when I published my first video, which was November 25th, 2017, they were on Thanksgiving, I think, I got a drone on Black Friday and a DJI Mavic, and the DJI Mavic Pro. That was my first drone, and I made a video almost immediately, and I really enjoyed that drone. For a couple of years, I was flying it a lot. We still have it. I haven't turned it on in a while. It may not even work. I just like it. I like making the cinematography and lining up music with it, and so this first couple months, really about the first 4 or 5 months of my channel, that's about all I was doing was drone content. That's all still there. I try to make some relaxing music or some interesting music, and flew the drone to different places. The first figure-related thing happened in January 5th, 2018, and that's where all I did was I put some figures or statues like out, like things I had gotten for Christmas maybe, out, and I'd fly the drone around them. That's the first figure-related thing. But then not long after that, January 15th, 2018, so, you know, in about 4 months we'll be at 7 years since that. It's the first time I put my collection on YouTube, and you can still watch that. It's all still there. You can, in fact, watch all of my different collection videos over the years. Some are on my channel, some are on Josh's channel, and just see the way my collection has evolved. You know, as many times as I've sold or put things away or displayed differently or whatever, it's almost all captured on YouTube, at least from that starting point in 2018. So for the better part of the last 7 years, you can see the evolution of that, which I think is interesting if you're interested to walk through it. But still, until we get to March, I was not doing much other than drone stuff. I actually had forgot about this until I was looking at our videos. I was trying to do reviews. I'm sure I was inspired by The Amazing. That's probably who I was watching still back then. I don't remember who else maybe I was watching. I think Toy Bro was definitely making videos then. Maybe Anthony's Customs I was watching then. I don't really watch him as much anymore. I don't remember, but I tried to make reviews, but I was terrible at it. And I was just starting on YouTube. I wasn't comfortable talking to the camera. My things would be out of focus. I didn't know what I was doing. I had forgotten all about that I had done, you know, a decent number of reviews, like 10 or 15 in the early days. And I would try to do things a little different, like full wave reviews, or I'd do 6-scale reviews of things like So-So Toys or 3-0 company, things that other people weren't doing. But it's really, things change in March 14th, 2018. It's my first Toy Lanta video. Kind of my first, I mean, in reality, it's like my first con and my hunt and my vlog, but it's a con video. And that's the first one I did that. So that's in March. And then we get to April, just like a couple weeks after that, April 1st, 2018, I go to Boston for work, and I go to Newberry Comics, and I do a hunt video. Publish that on April 1st, 2018, which is my first true hunt video and kind of the first time I'm traveling and showing that off. And then not long after that, April 10th, that is part 1 of my WrestleMania 5-part documentary, 2018. So still, you know, we're just beyond a 6-year anniversary of that, coming up on 7. That's with Steve and Andrew, and that is really the first kind of look at Dub Life. Those are vlogs. Those are my first vlog videos. I'm showing what we eat, our hotel, everything we do. It's a 5-part series, and they're all shorter videos. And now what that would be is one long video that would be a Dub Life, or a, you know, whatever I'm calling my weekly vlog at a given time. And that was just a I don't know. I wanted to capture those memories. That's the first time that I really like, I want to capture these memories like home videos for us, because it's our first and potentially only time we were all going to get to go to WrestleMania. And at that time, 2018, I mean, it was a big sacrifice financially for all of us. A lot of those tickets I bought for Drew or Steve for their various birthdays or Christmases. And it was a great, great trip with a lot of fun stuff happening. And the first of many of that type a video. But then the anniversary that is coming up, 11/4/2018, November 4th, 2018, that is Dub Life episode 1. That is coming up on the 6-year anniversary. Why I consider that the big anniversary? Since November 4th, 2018, I have put out a video every single Sunday at noon. Every Sunday at noon. It's not changed for coming up on 6 years. The vast 98% of those have been over an hour long. And if I go over 30 minutes long, 100% of them. There are a couple like 40-minute videos, 35, 45, 50, when I just didn't have anything going on, and then like the COVID times. But the vast majority of them are over an hour long. I mean, that's coming up on 6 years, which is what, you know, some 320, 15 or 20 episodes every Sunday. And honestly, it's probably 500-600 hours of content, because there are videos that are multiple hours long. So those are anniversaries that are coming up. I thought I'd call out. November 4th will be the 6-year anniversary of Dub Life. Will we do anything to celebrate that? Probably not. Not necessarily, but I wanted to kind of think about it, because I've been on YouTube a long time, but I've also been on YouTube regularly for a long time. I've put out a bunch of videos, and it's led to meeting a lot of great friends and I mean, a lot of lifelong friendships and a lot of good opportunities, and it just keeps getting better, and, you know, we're enjoying it. And as long as I'm doing YouTube, I will probably keep some sort of Sunday noon video. Now, all the other videos kind of come and go, depending on my mood, how busy I am, what I have going on, what's happening in the hobby. You know, I've had lots of Wednesday videos, lots of Friday videos, lots of Monday videos, and other things, live streams, everything in between. But that Sunday noon video is kind of my thing that I've always done. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about that. I'm going to show you around. We also are going to open a butt ton of toys in this video. But some of the things that we got at Dragon Con, I've got hung up, and I want to show you that first. Look at all this. This is all the stuff I plan to open in this video. It's all Super 7 or NECA. And just a teeny tiny bit. 4 other miscellaneous things. 2 Hasbro, I don't even know who makes that, Homer, that I got recently, and a Notorious BIG. Tons of stuff that we're going to open there. And then, this is the Plunder Long and Plunder Strong stuff I got in the Kickstarter. I was a pretty big backer of the Kickstarter. I've done nothing with it. I got to decide if I'm going to keep it, open it, sell it, whatever. Any of y'all interested in it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know why I got 2 of Tinker Rusty. I like him, though. I like the orange guy. I like this red guy. This is like explosion kit that goes with him. I do not remember what the muscle crate is. I think it's got like weights. Blue hatchling crate. I think those like hold your bodies. I don't know. But I got to decide what I'm going to do about all that stuff. I don't know what to do. To start with, there is the Mifa amiibo right by the Urbosa, both signed by the voice actor. And then the Decayed Tears of the Kingdom sword. I found these hangers right here, if you can see them, on Amazon for like $8 for 4 of them. And they work really well because we have these smaller things or things that need like a different design. I'll show you that we're using them for. So I think that looks good there from Dragon Con. I'm showing you stuff that we got from Dragon Con that we've hung up. I don't think, yeah, I've shown you all that. So using that same style, this is the smaller, like the Sword of Omens. It's doing the Sight Beyond Sight. That's when it's smaller, and it's in like his claw shield before he makes it larger. So that's hanging there. And then here is the Power Sword that you saw from Dragon Con. I don't think I had it in front of me when I was filming that video, but there it is. So it's all hanging here. So we got the Sword in the Stone, Excalibur, He-Man's Power Sword, Lion-O sword, and then the small Lion-O sword there. So over here at the Lord of the Rings section, you see down there, that Rohan map. We didn't trim the thing up. It's covering up a hole, if I'm honest, because it's just too much work. But I wanted to frame it and protect it. I'll probably do something else with it at one point. Then here is Arya's blade. This one I've had. This is the first Father's Day gift that the girls actually ever got me. And it had a nice horizontal plexiglass display case with a stand. It's just very difficult to put that anywhere because it was like this far out of the wall. And we used to have it up there, but after a few years it fell and ripped up the wall. So now I'm just using it like that. And I think that looks good. So again, using the same thing, which is a pretty flexible and versatile thing. Then we have had various things recently from IshCon that I didn't get hung up. So there you see, now I have my Ox Crew Book 2 Hero Zone. So you see those two, Book 1, Book 2, and then there's the Book 1, Book 2 from those. Those posters are similar to each other. And I hung up over here my man TB, one of his photos. So I think that came together good. It was actually kind of a pain in the butt because that guy used to be there, and then we had that picture there, and then the test shot was there. So I had to do a lot of moving around, but I think it turned out good. Finally, a few things in the bathroom here. I got that Toriyama art that Doug did from the Toriyama Tribute Day up here with all his other. And then we have some recent stuff that we've got from Dominic. So we have over here some of his different year of, or he calls it the Cherry Blossom collection. And we've got these guys hung up in the bathroom. Some over here on Natalie's side. Good, you know, positive things to see in the morning. Encourage you, and room for one more. So we had a bunch of stuff that we've been waiting to hang, and we got it all home. Now I want to show you, I talk about we buy art and we put them in these coffee table, these portfolios like this. So I'll show you what we do. So this is the one for Retro Toy Quest, and you just see, we just put them in here. That way I can buy and enjoy them, even though I don't have to hang everything up on the wall. And then on the back side of this, we have other things that are similar in size, some of which we did buy. Like that's an original that I will get framed and put up. I just haven't done that yet. You saw me buy that at Dragon Con. But so we just do this so that way we can pick up art and have them in the books for whenever we want them. And we actually have 3 different sizes. So that's 11 by 14. This one is 11 by 17, which is pretty full. That's really the most common size you encounter. So we've got quite a bit. And then those are like what you get at movies. So we'll hang on to those too. And some of this, like we've cycled out from up on the wall. So we'll change these in and out. These used to be on the wall, now they're with some other things. But that way we can buy prints. You know, it's another movie one there. Some lenticular stuff. You can buy prints. I don't have any more room for these from Dan, but they would be behind me where I'm sitting. I still pick them up when he has new ones. Try to stay current. New Face of Art, Zelda stuff, another movie one, AWalk things that I got recently. And I like that, Hobbit. And these I will also try to find a home for. But sometimes I just want to get things, like if I know it's going to take me a while to find a home for them, I just, I go a little bit slower. And if I don't want to just throw them in a Walmart frame, like if I want a nice frame, then this is the big book, 16 by 20. I think I'm on the wrong side there. This is what we, Dominic Glover's art is 16 by 20. So I have this book, so when we get extras, his stuff, or not extras, just stuff we don't have room for, you can see. But then also, this can, because it's so big, it can hold almost any like size. It doesn't fit in anything else. So like 12 by 18, like that Hobbit one, can fit there. So that's what we do with the, I'm sorry for bumping you, for the coffee table books. So that, and I mean, you're sitting on the coffee table. I'm even pulling these things right from beside here on the coffee table so that you can enjoy the art without having to do it. I wanted to show you, I showed you I picked up the Middle Earth card lot. Well, I actually organized them and got them put into some binders, or a binder, so I could figure out what I had, because I didn't completely know what I had. This guy has fallen out of something. Favor of the Valar. He must have fallen out. But you can see that that's very cool. And I've got them alphabetized by set currently. So I did do that. And I need to fill out a checklist to figure out what all I have. Behind me, you see, completely full. Can't put anything else there. But I want to show you that because I've talked about that a lot. I don't think I've shown you really. So anyway, we have a lot of toys to open. I don't know if that's going to be now or after Greek Fest. Probably some now, some later. But I'm going to hang out with the puppy, finish up the work day, and wait for Victoria to get here. But away we go. We've been going for a while, but away we go. And this just come in from Amazon. This is from Demon Slayer. It's not licensed. But it was really cheap, like 45 bucks. So I think we saw these at Dragon Con. They are actual metal. Are they sharp? No, not sharp. But this is Kaya's favorite. Tokido. She doesn't even know. Now I get her the replicas of these that are plastic. But I thought we should have a good, at least one Demon Slayer representation on the sword wall. So I'll give her the belt and this. You can probably use that for her Zenitsu cosplay, actually. Carry that around. But we will hang this one on the wall. We're gonna let that samurai sword be between those because it's thin and I don't want to put it right here too close to the light switch. So we're gonna go right kind of there in the middle. You just drill into your drywall. There we go. Make a hole, and you put the drywall anchor there. I should have shown you first. I used this guy to make sure that there's no stud. If there would have been a stud, we could have just drilled straight in, but also to make sure there's not electrical. Like if I come down here, you can see the electrical light. Yeah, you see how that's lighting up? That's just to make sure there's no wires there so you don't electrocute yourself. So I did do that first. Won't be the easiest thing to show you with one-hand filming, but these are flexible, malleable. So I'm gonna have it at the width where it can sit there, and the two holes that are in like the handle can go right over the top. So this is the hanging apparatus. It is also flexible. It will close up, and you see you can move it around. So you can have multiple of them, but then you just screw the screw into that wall anchor. It's hard to show you with one hand. So you can see, depending on how loose you want it, how flexible, I'm gonna screw this where these two pieces actually connect at the wall to make it pretty firm, but a lot of adjustable options with that. And then there you go. Hanging, proudly displayed like the rest. It's hard, most samurai hangers are like vertical, and the vertical space is just not, or horizontal. It's just very difficult to use on a wall. But you could use two of these and put one there and one there and have it laying across. But we're choosing to have it like that. You can see the runes, and there it is. Not too hard at all. These are like $10 on Amazon for 4. So I did 1, 2, the dagger that was up there, and then 4. Isn't that right, buddy? Okay, it's a period of time later. Now after work, I have dropped Kaya off with her team. I need to leave here in about 40 minutes to make my way to her game. I also need to do laundry and get ready. But I wanted to get some of this out. I mean, truly, so many things. So I'm going to start sorting them while we talk. We've got Stump Wrestling 4-pack. We have got Vacation, Bebop, and Rocksteady Cartoon Turtles. The NECA stuff is not going to be right now with all these ties. I'm not going to open all this on camera. I'm just going to show it to you, talk about it. The Walmart, well, I don't know. I think they're going to get wide release, but the black and white 2-pack. Because it'll just take too long. We do have a Greek Festival. I got, this was from Walmart, the Crying Hound. It's now starting to show up in Target too. I think you can order in Target online. Let's see, another big one. This I actually ordered from AliExpress, the Panties Triceraton. It's the Gladiator Triceraton. That's now also available on Target online, at least it was the last time I checked. The 4-pack and the Bebop and Rocksteady Andrew helped me get. Just like this, Slash. Put that there. We've got Mondo Gecko. I must have already opened Leatherhead. Have I not ever got Leatherhead? Did I hide him somewhere? Did I already do something with him? Maybe I already opened him, Leatherhead. I think I did. Mondo Gecko, because I think he's one that I found early. Oh yeah, with the guy with the belly bomb. Rat King, and then a Cry as the Shredder. So those will be what we'll open. I did say I got this from AliExpress. It was like $10 cheaper than Target. Arrived fine. I mean, the packaging's kind of jacked up. If you're a in-package person, I would not order from AliExpress. But if you're not, then it's fine. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Turtles releases, but that 9 represents 3, 4, 5, 14 figures. It's gonna be a lot of doggone twist ties. Now we've got, I gotta try to make some room. From Hasbro, we have Sabretooth and Wolverine. This is what, the 50th anniversary of Wolverine, or it's Sabretooth and Logan. I just want the Sabretooth for pictures. I may actually send the Logan to somebody, perhaps. But I don't think Mafex is going to make that Sabretooth. So, in fact, that'll be one we open probably right now. We have new G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe 141, the Steel Corps Commander versus Twilight Guard, new Pulse 2-pack. Just started shipping. If you watched our hunt videos this week, you saw I picked up this Simpsons. Who is making these? Is it Jack's making these? Yeah, Jack's. Like the little $12, very plain, just Simpsons Homer with donuts. Just gonna put a Homer on my desk. This was Super 7 exclusive. This is my first experience with their deluxe line. So it's Notorious B.I.G. I think it's basically their ultimates with a lot less accessories. This just has sunglasses and a microphone. This was a Super 7 store exclusive, I think. There is like a Soundwave right now that's an Amazon exclusive. There's Lion-O and Monkeyin that are Target exclusive. And some Godzilla figures. I'm not sure if they've announced a Walmart exclusive one yet. A lot cheaper. Like this was $35 plus I had like a 15% off Super 7 store coupon, so I used that. So that's the miscellaneous. Then these are all Super 7. So everything else is Super 7 now. Silverhawks, this is Monstar. Toy version Monstar. Oh. What do I have right there? All the knives and such? I don't know. Toy version Buzzsaw. I like that one a lot. I do not yet have the toy version of whichever of the first two, which are the chrome, the vac metal. I have them pre-ordered Big Bad. I saw them at IshCon. I should have bought them. The Big Bad still hasn't filled them. Molecular, I'm excited for that. That's a toy I had as a kid. Mumbo Jumbo. Hot Wing. And which one is the Stargazer? So 6 Silverhawks. And then everything else is going to be Transformers. Or Thundercats. Can't even know what I'm talking about. Slide. I'm trying to create some space here to actually open some stuff. So let's see what we got. Thundercats. Mum-Ra toy version. We've got the Reptilian Warrior. So I'm going to have 3 of those type of things. This is going to be 1 Reptilian Guard. These are just going to be repaints and different accessories and maybe different heads. And the Reptilian Brute. Let's see what we're working with. Lion-O toy version. So these are going to be in paint and appearance like the LJN Thundercats. Monkeyin toy version. Most of this was Big Bad Toy Store, holiday sales, bag of loot. Chitara toy version, pile of loot, clearance, and the like. Slide the turtle stuff over here. Toy version here. The reptiles there. Alright, let me bring the rest of this back to you. We've got Chilla. New character. Hatchiman. And we've got Alluro. And Willa. And we've got Mongor and Reptaro. So, I don't know how many figures. It's a lot. We got a lot to open. You know what? While on camera, let's see if I can get my blade. I did not prepare. I had too much stuff sitting here. There we go. Get my stuff. We'll open up the Simpsons. It's new. It's been a long time since I've opened up a Jax figure, I think. Maybe not true. I don't remember who's making those Nintendo. I guess there's been some World of Nintendo that Jax makes. I think this is a pretty basic. The Homer. Yeah, he just comes with box of donuts and individual donuts. Almost feels like a Playmates figure. Interesting enough, they also have like the label on the inside. Playmates has that. And I don't know why that actually is. Maybe with Playmates it's to tell the difference of new ones. Oh, the donut's half eaten. That's kind of a cool accessory. Versus the retro, maybe it's to help with that, to help with people trying to pass new ones off as a retro. My new nippers are so good. They're so good. Come here, Homer. Oh, there's one more. So they had, looks like 2 plastics on him. And maybe just 1 here on the box of donuts. The box of donuts does close, but it has no label on it. But it does have a spot for the donut he has taken. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I think this was $12.99 Walmart. I know a lot of people are seeing them, thinking about them. There's Bartman. This first wave is Groundskeeper Willie, Bart, Homer, and Otto. It's a pretty good wave, you know, 2 core characters and then 2 kind of fun characters. So, I'm not opposed to that. All right, so he's got, shockingly enough, no pins. Is that a double jointed knee? No, single jointed knee. The articulation on this is not terrible for that price. It's kind of like Masters Origins, maybe. No, it's not. It's not too bad. It's unusual in the arm a little bit. Yeah, head doesn't move at all. Oh yes, it does. Hey, he's not too bad. I got him to sit on the desk and eat donuts, so I think he'll be a good fit for sitting on the desk. Let's make sure the donut goes in the hand. Sometimes the problem you get. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that for $12. Am I going to buy any others? I hope not. I hope I'll be strong. But you never know. Pay attention to the time. All right, now, the Super 7 Deluxe Notorious BIG. It's a blister pack. Actually, I kind of like it. I like the blister pack. I have not seen the Thundercats ones in Walmart or in Target yet, but I know people are. In my great, like, I gotta stop buying everything. I canceled my Biggie Ultimate that I had on pre-order, and I shouldn't have. Like, I do want it. Like, Biggie, I very much like. You know, I was a big Biggie fan when I was, you know, high school, middle school. That time frame. You know, I just liked his style of hip hop, and I think just because he's a big dude, you know, I tend to be a fan of big dude. Blister packaging, nice, easy to do. I'm not sure that there's anything different about this than the Ultimate. I just don't know. Maybe they paint it less. I mean, the hand does not grip the microphone tremendously. But it grips it. It's not going to fall out. It's got glasses, sunglasses. It does go on pretty easily. Yeah, pretty easily. You know what? That's not bad. $35 looks good. I like the sculpts and the Tims. He's a big boy. He's just a good miscellaneous shelf. If they made a Tupac, I would get it. If they made Outcast, I'd probably get it. In Ultimates, not Reaction. I know they're making a lot of that in Reaction. But I want it in Ultimates. You know what I mean? So those are both 2 new things to open. All right, I'm gonna just try to fly through some of this and give you some overhead shots. All right, I made quick work of some debris. So here's some overhead shot. There's Biggie, Homer with the donut. These are some mystery things I bought in recent hunt videos with the girls. This is a good set here. Twilight Guard and the Steel Core Commander. Look at all the effect pieces it comes with. And he has a soft goods on him. Pretty nice. Sabretooth, I'm only keeping the Sabretooth. And then I opened the Silverhawk, so that just leaves me the NECA Turtles and the Thundercats. Super 7 stuff's usually pretty easy to open. So toy version, and then those are the cartoon versions. We got Mumbo Jumbo there. Hot Wing, Molecular. Let me see if I have the. Where did the box? Yeah, here's Molecular. He was one that I enjoyed as a kid. Monstar as a toy version, and then Buzzsaw as a toy version, and Stargazer there. I'm sorry, I got all confused. So that is the toy version. That green version of that figure I played with in the bathtub with this guy and my LJN Rustler so much. And I appreciate the toy version they included this head, because you could crank his head up and down and all of his blades would spin. So that's the way they kind of recreated it without the action feature there. There is a toy version of Molecular coming, because you could spin his head and his belly. and make like the molecular symbol appear on top of his head. So they have some version of that coming with the toy version. But I got it done in time. I've got to rush and head to Kai's event. But everything except Turtles, Thundercats, that'll come later. That's a colorful table. In the car on the way. Friday night football. There is a Figura Obscura drop coming tomorrow from Four Horsemen. Very exciting for that. Figura Obscura drops happen 3 to 4 times a year. Kind of once a quarter, it feels like. I don't think there's ever been one that had more than 4. I'm honestly not sure that there's been one that had 4. The most recent one was the Egyptian gods, and that was back September now. I think it was around Easter time frame. And so this will be like the Halloween one, and there'll be a Christmas one, and then sometimes there's like a earlier, I guess usually they've kind of been generally Easter time frame, Halloween time frame, Christmas time frame, with some surprises here and there. That may be right. For the mainline releases, maybe 3 times a year is what it is. But the teaser photo that Four Horsemen put out said something like Figura Obscura lives on, or lives tomorrow, and it had like lightning, and then it had like the Figura Obscura key in the image. And so, because it is almost Halloween time, my guess is that's going to be something related to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So often these things are literature driven. Nearly everyone, if not everyone. Let's see. Krampus, Father Christmas, Monkey King, Mask of the Red Death, Headless Horseman. The Egyptian gods, I guess, is not really literature driven. Jacob Marley, is that all of them? So Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which I believe is in the public domain, not like Universal Monsters Frankenstein that Universal owns, but I don't think that Frankenstein's Monster, Bride of Frankenstein, I think you could have your own interpretation of Mary Shelley's book. So that's my guess, is maybe a 2-pack that is Dr. Frankenstein and Frankenstein's Monster. I've seen that they made a Frankenstein with like operation table, lab kind of set for McFarlane many years ago that Eric sculpted 25 years ago, maybe some very long time ago. And that might be cool if they did like a Frankenstein's lab. There always are a lot of really cool accessories with the Figura Obscura. I've also seen some people say Zeus. I would love that. Love it if they did Zeus or Thor, and not like Marvel Thor, but like the Greek god. But I feel like that's not, and they don't always have to be themed to holidays, but the Halloween ones have been kind of Halloween-y. So that's my guess. We'll find out tomorrow. I'll find out in this video. I'm going to be on 16Shooter Trevor, his live stream for the reveal. He already knows what it is, of course. But we'll find that out tomorrow. And the reason I'm trying to get these figures all opened this video, trash weekend, I want to get those boxes out of there. All those boxes I'm throwing away. All of them. I want to get them out with the trash. But then also, I did some work in the garage, emptied out some tubs, got some other stuff marked for sale. Some of that stuff, just like I showed you with the Plunderlings. And so I needed to do that so that I can rearrange my collection that I've been talking about. We're coming up. Probably not next video, which is Joe Lanta, but the video after that may be the beginning of taking down a bunch of NECA turtles and various other things and refocusing, rearranging my collection. That doesn't mean I'm going to get rid of any of that stuff. The stuff I'm going to get rid of is like duplicates, the Super 7 in the box that I've never opened that are duplicates, that kind of stuff I'm going to sell. But create room in the tubs, and I guess my collection is going to live in the tub. But I want things to have a better opportunity to display, especially before I get to Legions Con, because I'm going to come home with at least 9 new customs from Legions Con, because I've already paid for those, and they've already been made, and most of them revealed from Emil. So gotta have room for that stuff when I get home. All right, I'm on my way to Kai's game. I'm gonna enjoy Kiddo and her events. When I get home, I'll probably have a chance to see Victoria for a few minutes. I might open up some of the Thundercats before I go back and pick her up after she's done with after game activities. But here we go. Next stop, probably with Victoria. I'm back home. Victoria's here. Hi, Victoria.
Hi.
I am opening Thundercats Kaya. They did a great job. Willa, Chilla, Alluro, Hachi Man. It's late. It's 11 o'clock, but I'm trying to get some of this done before our big day. What is that, Rosie? What is that? What do you mean huff, puff, puff, puff? Look at that beer. It's a Reese shirt.
Yes.
Puppies. Rotaro and Mongor. Those are both cool. Look at this dude. Rotaro. He's nice. Cool effects and size. We'll go over all this in a little more detail later. And then Mongor. And tell you what, I don't have room for these guys right now, but when that cat's lair arrives, we'll have to get it figured out. So I've opened up the reptiles. That's the warrior. No, that's the guard, the brute, and the warrior. And they all are replays of Slythe. Slythe, which may be the best Ultimates figure there's ever been of any. And Rankin Bass animated Thundercats, just like they did the Hobbit that I love. And these guys feel very Hobbity, so I like them. And finishing up this massive Super 7 unboxing. We got the toy versions of Monkian, Chitara, Moomraw, and Lino. I like those. That was the first wave that I actually didn't buy initially for Thundercats. I'm glad I circled back and got them on discount because they're homages to the toys, just like these are. And I think that they will look cool together. I especially like the Lino. I'm glad I got it. That is a lot. All Super 7 except one Marvel Legend, one Jax, and the 2 G.I. Joe, and that's it. The rest Super 7. Tomorrow, I get these guys open. But for now, like the puppies, time for bed. Next day, watching some Pixel Dan and start opening some turtles. And then we'll be done opening stuff. We do have these mysteries. We'll let the girls open at some point here. But let's open up some turtles. I appreciate this. No twist ties, just the one holding down the plastic pieces. I appreciate that. Turtles open, everything open. Yes, I know, this is way too much stuff. Ridiculous amount of stuff. Let's look at this very colorful table at the moment. So the Mirage, black and white, first appearance turtles, same as the Comic-Con set, just black and white. The Triceraton in the panties, the Gladiator, he's smaller than the Zog. He's pretty cool, actually. Big chain weapons, like a 3-stick nunchuck. Mirage Rat King, another really good one. Karai is Shredder. She's got like the empty, like the regular Shredder helmet with her in it, and then an empty one. It's pretty nice. Vacation, Bebop, and Rox. It's just such a stupid set. Comes with some interesting things. Comes with the little propeller for his like beanie hat. Ultimate Slash, a pretty good upgrade compared to the original Slash. Bigger, beefier. I think it's just a repaint of the Mirage or the Archie Slash. And then the wrestlers, we got Mondo Gecko. He's really good. Really good. I think Crying Hound, probably my favorite big boy. He just comes with fists, but the colors are really nice. Sculpt and paint, all really nice. It's the Archie Wrestling. And then the 4-pack Stump Wrestling. Donatello, Raph, Leo, Mikey. I think these are now like the pinless turtles. So I think these are new sculpts. Or at least new sculpts in some places on the turtles. They look good. I think the Donnie is the coolest. And then they come with a bunch of accessories. So a whole table full of stuff. And what is it, 1:15? We're watching, Victoria hasn't watched any Rings of Power, so we're watching through that. Kai's gonna get ready in about an hour. I'm taking her to a birthday party. We're gonna go to Greek Fest this evening for evening Set the Cheese on Fire. Are you excited for that?
Yay.
Are you gonna set the cheese on fire?
No.
Are you gonna eat?
Yes.
Are you gonna dance?
No.
Possibly. So we'll probably fast forward ahead to that next, where we are at Greek Fest. I forgot. There was the Figura Obscura drop today, and it was Frankenstein's creature. It was on with Trevor, and who else was on the Cloud? Emil, Jesse got on there. It was fun. We got to see the reveal. It's got some beautiful artwork. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, not Universal Frankenstein. Obviously, that would be a licensed thing for Universal. Lots of cool artwork on the boxes and a million accessories, as tends to come with these Figura Obscura items. I think most people guessed something with Frankenstein. You know, I wouldn't mind it if it was Zeus or Thor or Odin or something like that. But I think Frankenstein, especially being Halloween time, something like Zeus is probably a springtime one. Because we'll have another one in November or early December, which will be a Christmas-themed one. At least it has been in the past, with Father Christmas and Krampus. So there's been 3 a year. And the spring one's kind of been the wild card, with that being Monkey King and then the Egyptian gods. But the others have kind of followed suit. So Krampus, Father Christmas, Jacob Marley. And then the Halloween one has been Headless Horseman, Red Death, and then now Frankenstein's creature. I think it's really cool. So I want to make sure I came back to that.
All right, we've fast forwarded. Now it's time to get on the school bus.
Well,
Is that what you're most excited about? Who's going to eat lamb? Chicken?
chicken.
Spanakopita? Baklava? You're not going to eat any meats?
I probably will. I just don't know which one yet.
So we have to ride the school bus to get to Greek Fest, which is just part of the tradition, really, more than anything else. Look how pretty that is in our parking lot. School bus. Ooh. I made you Moses sick. Apologies. Looks like a fishing net that like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John would have used to catch some fish. You sing it.
I don't know.
Let's see what we got here. Saganaki. Something is sold out. Saganaki is what I love. I smell it. That's the flaming cheese. Where are they lighting that cheese on fire? Where's that happening? Over there, probably. Food tent 1, pizzas, moussaka. The busier, that line is not as busy as food tent number 2, which probably has the chicken and what have you over here. Let's see. Hey, sing the song now. That's right. There it is. Yes. Oh, you could go do that dance with all of them. You could do that dance. You gonna do it? You go.
That's not open to the public. May I have some of this?
Yeah, it's for you. It's tzatziki, I guess. We ordered too much.
Nonsense.
Are you gonna go ham on it?
I don't know. I've had 3 meals today.
I told you not to eat that. Now we about to eat. You got to keep going. You got to be a championship effort. You ate your whole hibachi the other day like a champion.
4 meals. I've had
No
4 meals today.
leftovers. She ate her whole hibachi. Yeah.
Let me show you the pictures.
Yes.
The after effects.
I got a yarrow. There's meat on sticks. Cheese. Did you just say, ooh, I have the meat sweats?
Fighters at the concert.
Victoria, it's almost all gone.
I'm still going strong.
Are you?
No, I'm pretty done.
Are you? You want desserts?
I could probably say that, yeah.
Oh. All right. Ty and I are going exploring while she's on the phone. Talking to a boy. I think you can go dance now, he said. I think he literally just said, if you want to dance, come up and dance. We're going to walk through it. Do you know this one? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Festival Sunday.
The Festival Sunday. We've returned with more items. You're still eating over here.
I had a good chunk.
Oh,
no.
What about that? Don't you love that frappe intimately?
I love the frappes.
Locamade.
Always in pain when I'm enjoying my food.
You love honey. She loves honey. What's that face?
I was gonna say I may end up.
Are you about to drink that tzatziki?
Oh, I forgot.
You look like you're in distress.
I've eaten a lot of food.
Does that mean you're not going to have Locamade?
I didn't say that.
Oh, with these kids, shaking the moon.
All right, what do you guys say? Would you take it a little faster? I see some smiles, some no nodding. Alright, we're gonna do it anyways.
If they call on her during this one, she ain't gonna have no idea what to do. Me either.
Don't be afraid to come dance on the dance floor. Let's go.
We've worked our way over now to the shopping. You think they'll have Marvel Legends? No? They got jewelries and beads and bracelets and no NECA Funko section though. Examining the pottery.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. Just bags, rugs, unknown. Shawls, runners. The DJ wants you on the dance floor. I was on the dance floor.
Like pointed at me and I was just like,
You don't want to be on the dance floor?
I had a
Oh.
lot of food.
Sounds like a poop situation.
Well, it's just
Teach her the dance. Go. Go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Huh. Moving on to the Agora Indoor Shops and Pastries. Who's excited?
Also indoor bathroom.
Oh, maybe they'll have the NECA Funko section in here, you think? They have pastries, though.
Yes. Kindly.
To the potty. Are you going to go to the potty? Gotta look at the pastry menu here. Ooh, pastries. Look at all that. Did we have fun at the Greek festival?
Very much.
Sacks of pastries. You still carrying around that? You're going to eat it. You can eat it, I believe in you. All right, we got to get back on the school bus and head home. Oh, safety! Oh! Well, I'm back in the car. Going to ride over here and pick up the girls. Kim's knees bothering her. And that was it. Greek Fest is a really fun time. We love it every year. Have the time of our lives. You eat good. You hang out with friends, family. You dance. You do all that good stuff. I tell you what, though. I got in this car and it smelled like somebody just left farts for me.
Did someone leave some food?
Somebody just left farts in the car. Is there anything in here that is farts?
I mean, probably, but
Well, now, it's in a minute, but I just got in the car. I'm like, who farted? No one's been in the car for 5 hours and it smells like farts. Wow, we had a good time. Everybody have fun at Greek Fest?
yes.
What was your favorite moment, Victoria?
I don't know.
Locomates? You just
Ooh.
stayed at the table.
Yeah.
I think dancing was my favorite.
Dancing was your favorite?
I
Learning
can't
the
dance
Greek
after
dances?
eating all that. That's.
You were asked by your niece to dance, and you basically said, "I'll poop."
She told me that I was gonna have to squat all the way down and kick and do all the. If she had said we could just go free dance, that's fine. I would have freestyled, but I can't do the group dance where I might accidentally kick the person next to me. No.
Kim, what was your favorite part?
It was just nice to be out of the house because I've been sick all week.
Well, that's true. That's true. Well, that's the end of another episode. Greek Fest, always fun every year. If you're ever in Atlanta, it's always this time of year, right at the end of September. Third week, usually. It's very, very much worth
Yes.
the time. It's delicious. You have a good time. I ate too much. Somebody left farts in the car, and I'm about to leave some more. I'll talk to you next time. Squeeze it.
Squeeze it.